Hey everyone, this is Andy again here on the Lawson farm. Today we are mowing hay. We got our fingers crossed that the weatherman is going to be right for the next few days. We finally got a stretch of really nice weather coming up. Got today's Sunday and we've got from now till Thursday hopefully with no rain. We'll see about that. I got my fingers crossed, but hopefully we can have all this hay up before then. But anyways, today what I'm doing is laying it down on the ground, getting it cut, and it'll lay here for a couple days to dry. Then we'll get it raked up, and then we'll get it baled up. Some of it we'll square bale, some of it we'll round bale. Some of it we sell, some of it we keep. But here comes my lunch now. It's always a nice thing about having a good wife. She brings you lunch when you're in the field and everything. But here she comes, so I'm going to take my lunch break and we're going to get back to mowing. So this is my New Holland HM235 disc mower. I picked this thing up off of Craigslist for $1,500. It's a 2013 model, but and you know that's dirt cheap for a disc mower, especially one this age. But it has mowed a lot of hay. It's mowed a whole lot of hay, and it had a few quirks with it we had to get worked out. Nothing major. I'll show you. Right underneath this tarp, if you're not familiar with a disc mower, you have these things right here. They call these turtles, and your blades mount to them, and they spin around and around and around and cut the grass. And so this thing had the wrong blades on it. These are the correct blades, and it had the wrong blade bolts. Well, it turns out these bolts are some high dollar items. They were $10 a piece for the correct bolts to go in this thing, and then the nuts were a couple of dollars a piece too. And it takes 10 of each. So I spent a few $100s on it trying to get it right, but it's holding up real good so far. Now this thing here is an arm that's supposed to let this bar swing back if you were to hit something. Well, the spring mechanism in here is gone, and whoever owned it before me put this chain across here. So now it's like dead mounted to it, so there's no give there. So I'm having to be kind of extra careful about not letting this end right here hit anything, which I mean sometimes you just can't help it, but you'll hit something you don't see, a hole or something. But been lucky so far. I'm going to fix that for sure, but we didn't actually realize that till right before I was getting ready to use it here, and I was getting everything greased up and adjusted right, and I just couldn't figure out what that chain was for, and then finally it clicked and we figured out that's what they had done. But anyways, we're gonna get started back here. I still got over here on this farm, maybe we got this field over here across the creek. We've got what's left of this one. We've probably already mowed 10 acres over here on this farm, and I've got about maybe 3 or 4 left. It ain't much. But anyways, I got my fingers crossed that the weatherman is right this week, because man, I'm telling you, between me and my dad, we've got, well, by the time the day is over with, we're going to have close to at least 50 acres on the ground. At least. It may be more than that. And it's going to take a lot of work to get this hay up before Thursday, which we shouldn't have no problem doing it. But the bad thing is, me and him both work full-time jobs as well, so we're going to be getting it done in the evenings and everything else. But anyways, it's the first real dry spell we've had to actually do any hay. It's been just raining one day after the next. But anyways, I'm going to get back to work here. I'm going to let you guys watch the disc mower work for a little while, and I'll catch up with you in a few minutes. So if I got this field here done, all I've got to do is go around the outside edge of the field, and that's where I made my first tractor tracks. What you do when you're mowing is you start on the outside of the field with the cutter bar to the inside, and you work your way in, and then on your last round you'll make a round going backwards or going around the opposite direction around the outside of the field. And that way, when you do it that way, you're running over as least grass as possible. That way you're not laying the grass down to where it can't get cut. But I'm gonna get back to it here. Still got this field across the creek to mow, and got another little farm I'll try to get mowed today, and that's probably all we're gonna lay down this week. And keep our fingers crossed we can get this up. But anyways, thanks for watching, y'all. Always remember, you'll never plow straight looking back. Thanks for watching.